I'm going to start off by discussing one of the most heated debates in all of American history, and that's whether dogs are better or whether cats are better. So, with the raise of hands, who thinks dogs are better? And who thinks cats are better? Okay, and even though I'm about to completely discredit my loyalty, I'm going to be speaking for the better side, which is the dog side, but I really hope my professor is not a cat person. And this is going in a way different direction than you think. But I can speak for all of us when I say that maybe you're scrolling and you see that cute golden retriever that ends up slamming its face into the glass door because it can't tell the difference, and then you send it to your spouse or your best friend, and then all of a sudden you're scrolling and you're like, okay, now there's another dog video, and all of a sudden they're at the spa, and then there's one jumping in a pool, and that's just a very innocent version of one of the worst social media phenomenons going on right now, and that is social media algorithms. So today I'm going to discuss how social media algorithms work, how they weaken critical thinking skills, and why they should be banned. So to begin, it's important to understand how social media algorithms actually work. So essentially, what social media algorithms do are they're designed to keep users constantly engaged by showing them things that they like, and that's things that they previously engaged with. So it's things that you watch, things that you share, things that you double tap, whatever. And whether you like sports or whether you like fashion, or maybe it's your political beliefs that are a certain way, or et cetera, et cetera. And maybe it seems convenient to some people because it's showing you the things that you like and that's what you want to see. You don't want to see cats on your For You page if you like dogs because you're not interested in that. And even though it may seem convenient, it actually causes major cognitive problems. And perhaps if you've heard of the recent study done by the neuroscientist Dr. Horvath, and that is that Gen Z is actually the first generation to be dumber than their parents. And a lot of people blame this on AI and social media, and I think that it's specifically because social media algorithms, because we're seeing a huge decline of critical thinking skills and a large increase of narrow-minded thinkers. And this is because, and I'm not making excuses, but parents, you might see your kids as really stubborn, and that's one of the causes of these algorithms. And or maybe why kids are not able to solve problems and they have to ask their parents dumb questions when really it was just a simple problem solving skill of lifting up the couch cushion to look for the remote. But hence the decline of critical thinking skills overall. And algorithms are there to reinforce confirmation bias. And that's essentially the tendency to favor information that supports existing beliefs. So users are constantly exposed to one-sided perspectives, and they become slightly cocky in their views without question. And however, I'd like to quote a famous ancient Greek philosopher, Socrates, as he preaches that the highest form of human excellence is to question oneself and others. Or like some people like to say is, life is full of questions and idiots are full of answers. But algorithms don't just affect what people believe in, but also how they think. Being fed this one-sided content, people start to passively consume what they see rather than using active thinking skills to determine what's false and what's true. This can be a huge problem because a lot of the media that we consume is false. And algorithms enforce this because a study showed that 70% of Americans, over 70% of Americans come across false information online all the time. And algorithms just make this even more enforced because they aren't able to censor this information. So essentially, it's just spreading it even more because once some person likes it in your city, and then all of a sudden your friend sees it and they likes it, then you share it, and then you're reposting it, and then it's just being fed everywhere, and it might not even be a true story. And because of these concerns and consequences, banning algorithms is necessary for societal growth. Social media algorithms are not neutral, so they shape beliefs, they reinforce bias, and they weaken our ability to think critically. And as long as they control what people see, they will continue to harm upcoming generations and societies. And if there's one thing that I've learned from my extremely annoying government teacher, is that people care about two things, and it's money and power. And with social media, they gain power by controlling what you see, enforcing your beliefs and what you think. And obviously they get money because they know that you're gonna like that pink skirt because you're into fashion. If we want our communities to thrive in truth, we must take control of what we consume and start by eliminating the algorithms that control us. So I want you to take away the importance of questioning your beliefs and also the others' beliefs around you and what you consume every day online and in social media, and then I'll personally consider if dogs are really better than cats.